Kadi one Sunday. He's going to take the trophy, the father himself. He's going to give the son. Slopani. Slopani is going to take FA Mushish. So Umbozore came man in the entire world, but ke president ya CAF or ke president ya FIFA, and only team and honale and inheritance ya ngwana. Bagasi we bar lotsho ke di breaking news sanse tsene go Guinness World Record.
Hey Tabafetu, this video is brought to you by EasyBet. Click the link in the description to sign up and use code FANS50 to receive a 50 Rand sign up bonus. And also, T&Cs apply. Under 18s are not permitted to gamble. Tango.
What's up, friends? This is still Kamza the Sports, and right here the platform is still FANS Wethu TV. But you already know that by now. But yeah, right now we're still going into a very, very interesting in-studio discussion where we're talking all things African football. And in this form, we're talking the Total Energies CAF Champions League. And I'm joined by my main man, Mtakataka Wale Dawana. Mtaks, Feredinsa.
Sharp, bro. Again, our fella. Our Genya so you're a mistake.
Kira,
no, you cannot say Mtagataka wale dawan.
Kiring here, please.
Mtagataka ntotsem nati.
Okay, let me correct myself. Mtagataka ntotsem munati wale dawan.
Yeah, no, you know.
Is it much better now?
No, you know. Sauce.
Now, Mtax, let's get into the conversation now.
For sure.
We have reached the stage whereby the last two teams are standing. Mamelodi Sundowns, Pyramids FC, you know, what's standing between the two of them is that CAF Champions League title, of which now Mamelodi Sundowns wants to claim their second star, whereas Pyramids wants to sort of like create an upset. They want their very first star. Now that we've reached the final stage, your thoughts with regards to how Mamelodi Sundowns, you know, fared throughout the campaign up until this point where they've reached the final?
You know, my brother, I'll tell you something about Sundowns. The way I know, the way I understand Sundowns. There's a game in 2009. I was in Lubumbashi. It was TP Mazembe versus Hearts of Land in Nigeria. It was first time Hearts of Land play final. Now it's the first time Pyramids play with final. So I'll go back to the history. When I say it was first time, we know in Nigeria it's a Inyemba, yeah, my pronunciation, Inyemba. We know if it was Inyemba versus TP Mazembe, we know Inyemba was having two Champions League in a row, 2003, 2004. So when Moise Katumbi arrived in the picture in Lubumbashi, that time was a governor, when he says he want to conquer also. On that time, he collect 3 Champions League. And he find TP Mazembe was having 2 Champions League. Already in the SADC region, we've got a team, he's got 5 star. And as we're still having 1. But our prophecy, my president of CAF, Dr. Patrice, champion, number 1. He says in 2003, MTN Soccer Zone. 2004, MTN Soccer Zone, got the interview, Andile Mango. Is it that? From Gometro.
Yeah, Andile
Ngobe. Then he said, you want to conquer the continent. I'm the Virginia Sundowns after 10 years. What is going on about the team, the way you are preparing? It was 2004 until 2016. That's why today, when I receive a call, say, Mamen Mtagataka, we need, we can have something to put some sauce. Then I realize which clothes I must wear.
Yeah.
So I go back because as we are prophet. When we do things, we are prophesizing. Yeah. But not like abragada baragata.
Sure.
No, we don't prophesize like that.
Yeah.
Because I remember 2016. This is my jersey. 2016 when we take Champions League.
Yeah.
If you go for 2016 Champions League, you'll understand. This one is coming from 2016. So I wear this because of I want to do blessings for on the 24. With a new jersey for the second star.
For the second star.
You understand?
I do.
So when I go back, when TP Mazembe was playing with Hearts of Land, since that day, I never see Hearts of Land play again. You must understand, sometimes when you play with the big teams, it's like when you're a player, they give you jersey number. You know, there's a player in Kaizer Chiefs, sorry to say that, the number 7.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, the president, the chairman himself, Goluva,
Yeah.
Chencha Goluva. He's supposed to say no. He made a mistake. Ask me how many goals he scored since he was at jersey. Supposed to say, give me 77. Maybe we'll be better. Because some jersey, that's why you see even in Orlando Pirates, they don't want you to wear jersey number 10.
They retire them.
Yeah, if you wear, you must know your story.
Yeah.
So they made a mistake.
Sure.
So the game for Pyramid on Saturday, guys, is going to be a hottest game ever. Because of, you must understand, the team want to beat the conquer. You must understand, Sundowns, it's a threat, not in SADC, not in West Africa. In North Africa, it's a threat. You go Libya, you go Algeria, you go Tunisia, you go Morocco, you go Egypt. It's a threat. Any coach.
Hence, Al Ali, when they were playing, Sundowns was going there, they asked the minister to say, Rubulele Sundowns yard, which then explains your theory. It's a threat.
Sundowns, my brother, you know, we can talk about it until tomorrow. Because, you know, we change the football of South Africa. We change the football of the continent. They can say no. But it's a fact. We change because everyone wants to join the Sundowns must do the things we are doing. I'll give you the example. That's why I give the glory for Sundowns. It's like we've got the Nyaupe, we've got heroin. We've got Nyaupe, we've got cocaine. We've got I'll tell you something. We've got Nyaupe, we've got cocaine. We've got the Menrex. We've got the heroin. Heroin is there by Afghanistan.
Okay.
It's a drug from Afghanistan. It's protected by rebels. Okay. It's so special.
Okay.
You got my point?
Yeah.
So if you want to buy heroin, you must understand. If you join Sundowns, you have to understand. If you are a player, you know when they sign you, automatically we go with you to Home Affairs the following day. When we go with you in the Home Affairs, we go to do this. It's a passport. You cannot play Sundowns without having a passport. Because over like every week, they've got games where we call it a international departure, not domestical departure. Because when you go to the international departure, you go and meet police immigration. Okay. But when you go for domestic, domestic departure.
Yeah.
You're going to meet Metro Police. They'll ask you ID.
Yeah.
So at Sundowns, we don't having our ID anymore. We are using this.
Yeah.
You got my point.
No, I do.
So Sundowns, we build something whereby everyone will be surprised again. But we still continue to do the miracles. You understand? But there's a player, they call it Fisto Mayele. So Fisto Mayele, I'll say it's a danger. He shows Orlando Pirates in Orlando Stadium. He's a danger.
FNB Stadium.
Yeah, it was FNB.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was FNB. Sometimes that's why I cannot because of now I have to talk about my home. Because you can't go there. So that's why sometimes if I do my interview, I don't like to talk about it. I'm just adding.
I know. I hear you.
Because I'll tell you about mine.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, my brother, Fisto, Renali players say, Lord, they can hold Fisto. Honale, Lami, you know, when he's playing, me, I used to call him Hore, or just Tambagaro boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is really again Fanola. Give him Sanda Kabajan, or just Tambagaro boss.
Sure.
I see a player where, like you see, is like, you know, those one is doing breakfast even actually, you know, not like sitting in the chair, like, you see how this guy want to work. Since we go black leopard, you know, most Sundowns, sometimes we like to go vendor because with the popo and mango. So we know they are special fruits. So it's when we collect our players. So you see, when even at that time of era of, we took 2 players. We like to do 2, and one must not survive.
Yeah.
So you choose because there's a guy they call him
Ramagalela, yeah.
We took Ramagalela, we took Edgar and Raymond Munama.
Yeah.
On that time of Piso, it's era. So we like to harvest most in Venda because they've got nice things. You understand?
Yeah.
That's why I say we don't have a problem. And then there's another one, they call it a Traore. It's not the Ibrahim Traore from Burkina Faso, the commander, the captain himself. But I think their brother, I suppose, is from Ouagadougou. He's a Traore from Pyramid. So the game, I'm telling you, my brother, Sundowns won this time more than anyone. Pyramid, they just come for a lebabone, like advert. When they came for advert, they didn't came to play with us. Because if you remember the story of Zamalek when we beat them 3-1 in 45 minutes, I mean 3-0 in 45 minutes in the final in Atteridgeville. You must make that story again. Because as I say, Sundowns is not winning in the second half; is winning in the first half. So
yeah, I was coming to that point. Or how important will it be for Sundowns to wrap it up at home? I mean, you rightfully say that back in 2016, you scored 5 goals.
No, because you scored 3 goals.
You scored 3. Sorry, yes, you scored 3 goals, and then you lost 1 there.
Yeah.
Meaning you sealed it right here at home.
For sure.
So how important will it be for Sundowns to replicate the same performance?
We'll continue, my brother, with the same method, with same sauce.
We'll
continue with those sauce because when you bake, you put some herbs on the food. Even you are chronic, you understand already. When you are chronic, you have to eat those things. Yeah. So as Sundowns, they give us those things. That's why chronic is pumping in us because there's other people, our neighbors, or we can call them. Every time, disc and clicks. Yeah, bafola queue because of yaba heta. Kera muba favor nkotemba heti warena kore favor ngare heti we bruaka. There's no any a downs player. Lelo onale chronic but rekono mobilize ka di source. We bon rekono tells. So Renal will wrap up the game smooth because I don't see any threat to go. If I didn't have players, I would say there's a threat, but I don't see any threat. But if it's those giant, I would say it's a threat. But me, I'm not a giant because they call me 57.
Yeah.
So me, when they call me 57, it's okay, but I don't see any threat.
Now, word on the street, right? The word on the street is that Babang Bayelo because Barry, you can't get the second star when I was supposed to pay. What's your message to those ones?
No, my brother, it's so sad because Sundowns is not play for Mamelodi Sundowns. It's play for South Africa. Because when you play Champions League, you must know we sing Kosi Singelele. It's not PSL. In PSL, we don't sing Kosi Singelele. It's only Champions League. So it shows you are international. You understand?
No, I get.
So those one, they've got problem with us for going for second stars. The one they bought ticket, they say it's sold out. It's not a problem. We are crying. We say we know the chairman, Sophie. Please open the gate at 12 or 11 or 8. And not any free. I agree whenever hold the ticket. Whenever get sold out. So we want to know the pyramid is sold out or not. That's our problem. Do you understand? Yeah.
Now as we wrap it up, Dax and Totsemanati, what are you looking forward to go Loftus on Saturday? That match between Sundowns as well as Pyramid. And also, while you are at it, you must also give me your score predictions.
Let me start with the score. The score, it can be 3-0 again. The same we do in 2016. Because we've got our machine. We've got, when we buy in Sundowns, we look at the German Stuttgart, Munich. So we go to those big engines. That's why last time I say Salamina. And then people, they say, why you call this guy Salamina? I said, no, it's a Bukad because we didn't expect a person they buy with 63 million, he can perform like this. So that's why I call him Bukad. But even the coach himself, Kados, he says, was not shocked at the player. You remember where Akora the first goal as a sub, cross. It was first time the coach he go to celebrate with the player because the person who didn't believe. So now he proved him wrong. So then I want that guy to prove me wrong. So and he's going to score in Pyramid because he must be consistent. Because we look after the guy. For this, we know we went to buy Ribeiro. Ribeiro, we know is a machine. He's a helicopter. Yeah, he's a helicopter. The one they are going for the war. Yeah. So score for me it's 3-0 for first half. I'm not calculating because now we win a first half. We score 3-0 first half, and then for our game, Yarona. I mean, like for now after the game, I just want to see the Yellow Nation be happy with the president, with the chairman, because you must understand this thing is going to be a breaking news. As I said, it's a first president or CAF who's going to make this thing. Guinness World Record. He's going to take the trophy. 31 Sunday in Egypt.
32. Well, yes, it is one. Sorry.
31 Sunday. He's going to take the trophy. The father himself. He's going to give the son. Slopani. Slopani is going to take FA Mushish. So Umbozore Kemang in the entire world, Bariki president they are CAF, or president they are FIFA, and only team, and honale and inheritance young one. Because we were lots of breaking news. Sunset and Guinness World Record never happened. It's going to happen because as we do breaking news each and every time, even this thing about talking about games of pyramid, we're just talking, but we know, Sundowns we know because now if the president has enough for the second term, those 4 years, believe me, we're going to collect the Champions League of Felaton because there's a song here, Tebia Rekili chance Garlen Sebohon. Kabona ngaphandle kwami yashota le vibe yashota le groove but if fagi safety belt angere
so driver mina manje
so Patrice cannot drive on the CAF. So I know asaba rapela maharapwale he done the deal u setile like the history he done the deal asaba rapela maharapwale they must know hore 4 edi trophy tsa di star do belong go rena. I'm telling you my brother.
Now, my friends, what he got to say with regards to this big game involving Mamelodi Sundowns as well as Pyramids. Well, he also gave us a score prediction into saying it's going to be a repeat of what happened back in 2016. Are they going to take it? Well, let's keep the conversation going. With regards to this one.
Even before Fisto. Agar batho media ape nna mo wa itse ke una le batho ba reka di player ka media bana ntse ke nyo bontsha hore nka phone Fisto no direct ru mutlo ka voice gore Fisto o setse ba ilo lenda mo Mzansi and Fisto ba itsoro tla ko kae rena re bue thata nna re tone bona re ntse jersey o le bana le press conference ya teng bona ile batho ba 3 a ro tlo re bitsa 100 of journalists or ba re rekisa no ke Fisto mona le jersey ya hae nna la itsoro ya ko kae Ramofa Ratlabon Ramofa number man. So Zegere if you when I was home, there
you heard it. I'm a FANS Wethu TV.